Murder comment. Hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We're here with the gang. Everyone say hey.
Hey guys.
Hey everybody.
And if we are ready to do a quick recap, we can do that and pick up where we left off last time. So, last time, after accepting the proposition from Kiera to help out with stealing a vessel from the Crystal Crossings, you all found yourselves in conflict with the Harefolk and others working at this mining site after crashing your rowboat on top of the vessel you were supposed to steal. Apparently, one of these Harefolk let loose a rock roach, and after defending your position, the rock roach seemed to be able to tear through both Donna and Tobias easily once it passed your defenses. Eventually, this large plate-like armored bug was squished, leaving a singular Harefolk and the supposed previous Spelljammer of the vessel alive for questioning, after quickly resuscitating Tobias and Donna, and promising to heal the other dwarf who is obviously dead. The spelljamming dwarf offered some information, namely that Garias Kors was probably the simian who was being held on the ship. And sure enough, you did find Garias underneath, tied up along with the cargo of several crates of ore. Telling him the situation, you wanted to kill both the dwarf and the Harefolk, stating they were bad news if left alive. Opposing this idea, but not really being able to come up with a better solution, you all took a bit of a breather. Donna searched around the cargo to see what it was carrying. During this, Garias took care of those loose ends, as he had no problem dealing with that situation, seemingly a little satisfied with himself. After all of that nasty business, though, the Dr. Jellybean was attuned to the small spelljammer, and you were off, following Garias' directions to a meetup spot. Speaking to Garias a little bit, and also working the ship to efficient degrees, though it was a prolonged period of no sleep for most of you. You did eventually arrive at your hopeful destination, among a large area of debris, smaller rocks floating about. Garias instructed that the group of Harefolk from Furlough was supposed to meet out here. And not before too long, some of the smaller rocks started drifting toward the ship, seemingly of their own volition. Quickly, large webbing-like strings stuck to the ship as it seemed that there was an ambush lying in wait here. An ambush of Harefolk, with a couple of ballistas shooting these web-like projectiles towards the ship, all armed with crossbows, save for one who quickly transformed into a larger, monstrous version of itself as it started racing across the web. And this is where we're going to pick up. The top of the round, start of initiative. Oh, Blake, you are up first. What are you doing?
Let me see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just see how far away. I think I got it. Some distance on that. Nice. All right. I see this guy. He's a running. So I'm a run over here. Actually, let me measure from those spots to make sure I got enough.
So the deck is a good like 7 feet down, just so you know. If you do want to go below the lower part of the ship.
Not interested in that.
Fair enough.
I want to go over to the edge of the boat. I'm going to hustle over to here. And my goal is to thorn whip dude over here and try to pull him off of the web that he's on.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to attempt to do.
All right.
His center of gravity.
Fair enough. With a 19, you do indeed hit him. I will say for this, because the web is also sticky, go ahead and roll me damage, because you're going to do damage to him. Roll me an opposed wisdom check versus the DC of the webbing.
Wisdom check.
Let's see if you can unstick him.
Unstick this fool. No, probably not.
With a 6, you do scratch him for 4 points of piercing damage. As you try and tug him, the web his feet kind of stick, and he just kind of remains on this webbing. And it
Good
kind
try,
of
buddy.
like does the whole bounces back and forth for a brief moment. Anything else for Oblate?
Nope. That'll be it.
All
I'm
right.
disappointed, but at least I damaged him.
Fair enough. That will take us to Donna.
How sure are we that these aren't the Harefolk we're looking for? I guess we would have no way of knowing. Donna's going to... It's a big, scary guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, oh god. Still too far away. Well, I can shoot him from here and move back. So that's what I'll do.
All right.
With my bow.
With your crossbow,
Oh, inspiration.
getting a natural 1, you do get inspiration as your
Yay.
crossbow jams up and gets tangled up for a brief moment.
With that, she will yell. Stop this at once. Sure. And then little guy's gonna come up here, and I don't know if he has the range on his little beep boopity boppity. He does! Oh god, get back here!
As it goes flying into space.
Oh my gosh, just splatters across his face. Blind him. No, we don't have access to that yet. He's gonna do a little.
A little force push.
Gosh.
All right, a 20 will hit. It does a whopping 4 points of force damage as once again this large rabbit folk creature is just kind of swaying on this tether.
And how high is this little ladder right here?
It's about 7 feet. So you guys are like 7 feet up from the lower portion of the deck.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm just gonna back up.
Yeah, you guys are all on the aft castle.
Oh shoot. Did they damage the ship previously, by the way?
They shot these webbing things.
Oh, the webs. Okay, but it's not damaging the ship, is it?
No?
Okay.
Does not appear to be, at least to your knowledge.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
All right, that will take us to Tobias.
Hey, Garias, we got incoming, and I'm going to take a shot with my bow at the big guy.
Okay.
I'm going to use
Inspiration.
I'm going to use my halfling luck ability.
luck.
To re-roll that.
Fair enough.
Gosh.
There you go. As you feel your arrow slipping a little bit, you quickly adjust. Getting a natural 20. Dealing a total of 14 points of piercing damage. As it goes straight in his shoulder. And he doesn't even seem to notice. You can see he is bleeding profusely from that, as his mangy white fur is quickly getting covered in blood.
And pull a dagger. And so I have bow in one hand, dagger in the other.
All right. Anything else for Tobias?
No.
That will take us to Garias, who looks around. Oh. Yep, this isn't good. They've got a Furry.
Whatever you want to call it, man.
And he will back up to the tip of the ship. He's going to back up to the very tip. And he's going to shoot over at... Yeah, he'll shoot at the big guy. And misses. As he pulls out his rifle and you hear this loud boom from this musket. And he quickly goes to start reloading again. This isn't good. And that will take us to a lot of Harefolk. As these two out here will both shoot at Donna.
Yeah, I saw that.
As they get a 12 and an 11 to hit.
Pew, pew.
As they hit the edge of the ship. These two up here will make shoot at Oblate. Actually, one's going to shoot at Oblate, one's going to shoot at Tobias.
Tobias!
Oblate got a natural 1 to hit as his bowstring, the crossbow, his crossbow also gets mangled up. Tobias got a natural 20.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
As you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Just one way or the other tonight so far.
And then...
Ouch!
The last one will shoot at Dr. Jellybean.
No, that's me.
And you would hear him call out, "I'll take out the Spelljammer." Getting an 8 to hit as you're steering the rudder, and it just hits right on the rudder, right next to your hand. Consequently,
Isn't mage armor still in effect?
No.
I don't even remember.
No consequences.
I don't remember.
No consequences.
Shot you in the rudder.
oh, I rolled 1 too many. They all go into hiding. As these two disappear from sight behind the side of the rock. And this one disappears from sight behind the rock. taking us to Dr. Jellybean.
Is this when we find out that we got like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde? Doctor.
Where did they go?
As you see them kind of run down the backside of each of these kind of cliffs.
Is my mage armor in effect though?
No, it wouldn't be.
Okay. Great.
Because you guys traveled for a while. And then you traveled for a
did.
while before this.
Okay. Well, I think spiderwebs are flammable, probably. So I'm going to do my calculation for firebolts at the web with the big guy, like right over here.
Okay. Try and hit that web with your firebolt.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh.
A 20 will hit that web.
Burn it to the ground.
Burn the web.
How much damage did you do?
Sizzle.
4. Okay. It does start to catch fire. As it starts sizzling.
All right.
And quickly starting to catch.
I hope it doesn't catch our ship on fire, though. Oops. That would be bad.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
That'll be it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna look out for the rabbits. Like, where did they go?
As you look around, you don't see them in the immediate time. Staying put.
I kind of have to. I'm steering the ship.
It is currently stuck. You guys were just
As soon
floating.
as it gets unstuck. As soon as it gets unstuck, though, we're getting the heck out of there.
Okay. That will take us to surprise guest.
Furry.
Nope, surprise guest number 1. As in the skies, in the space to the south of you, you would see another pure white rabbit folk riding what looks to be a giant vulture
Nice.
as it swoops down to Dr. Jellybean.
Bird. It's a bird.
Hey! No!
We take those out.
As
We do.
the vulture will try to pick up Dr. Jellybean.
Oh no!
So I need an athletics or acrobatics check opposing it.
We're gonna do acrobat. Oh, it's so bad.
Okay. The vulture picks up Dr. Jellybean as Dr. Jellybean is now in its grasp and it flies away. Can only fly 20 feet.
Help! I've been taken.
As it just picks you up and then moves with
Dr.
you.
Nap.
And actually its movement would be half because it's so it can only get to there as it starts moving you away. And this Harefolk will throw a sling rock at one of you guys. 3. That would be Tobias. Getting a 13 to hit.
Was I deflected away with my dagger?
And yeah, that'll take us to the Furry. Furry? I don't know.
Big furry guy.
He is going to run through the fire because he's dumb.
Pretty cool circus trick, though.
Yeah. I will need Dr. Jellybean if you roll me a d6.
No.
6.
As he's gonna leap up here to the rest of the deck. As this giant, like 7-8 foot tall, muscle bound rabbit guy is face to face with Oblate as part of his fur catches fire. And he just doesn't say anything, just growls at you and starts clawing.
Oh my gosh.
So, dude,
This is terrible.
Getting an 8 on its first attack as you quickly dodge out of the way, but getting an 18 on its second attack.
and it just hit.
As it does. 4 points of slashing damage. Not a lot.
And
Nope, that's it. That's all it does. It rolled pretty bad. And it's just growling. It just barely scratches your arm. That'll take us to Oblate, your turn.
All right, well, I'm going to turn to him, and what I'm going to do first. I'll go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark on him. I should have done that last turn. I didn't think about it. I'll go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action,
Okay.
and then...
I think you have used that today.
Oh, wait, did I?
You have.
I did.
You did during the other
You're right. I
fight.
thought I marked it off. Let me change that to 0. Well, then never mind. I'll just hit him with my quarterstaff.
All right. Getting a 22 to hit. Definitely hits.
flex.
As you flex on it.
Flex.
And it only does 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As he is not marked. But
Oh,
you just...
I don't know why I clicked Hunter's Mark.
You're good. Whack him right across the face. And you can just see he, again, doesn't even seem to notice. It's this big ball of fury. Big ball of fury.
Well, I'm also going to do an unarmed strike on him, and I'm going to play dirty on this one. I'm going to try to kick him between the legs.
Okay.
It's going to make him flinch for the 14.
That will hit him between the legs. For 6 points of damage as it does react to that as it kind of bends down and just looks like it's getting ready to just come at you with both claws for a lower kind of bear hug.
Well, I don't want him to do that.
Anything else for
Roll for
Oblate?
consent. No, I'm good.
All right. That's going to take us to Donna as you see Dr. Jellybean get picked up by this giant vulture and getting started to be carried away.
Yeah, I'm
Like
in
waving?
pretty
Help.
tight. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, so we got Dr. Jelly and the vulture flying off over here. Then we got like raging fur guy over here
And then you got a bunch of hidden sniper guys.
with ballistas. And just to be clear, this ship has no artillery, correct?
None.
It doesn't look like it's got. I didn't think so. It does look like it has like a little rowboat of sorts.
That is your guys' rowboat that you attach to the side of it.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Uh-huh. but also big furry guy.
It's a conundrum.
It is.
It's a problem.
I'm just gonna shoot the guy. I'm gonna shoot the guy, but like I'm forming a plan.
Which guy?
Okay, I'll just start a new life wherever I go.
The big furry?
Yeah. No, I'll shoot the bird. I'll shoot the bird.
Shoot the bird?
Shoot the bird. Let her go. Unhand her. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that hits the bird.
Ooh.
You do 9 points of piercing damage as the bird squawks out in pain. And
It's just reflexive. Yanked up
so,
Dr. Jelly.
Jellybean, you feel the tight grip of this bird's talons
Ow!
sink into your shoulders. 11 will also hit.
That was the opposite of what I wanted you to do.
Let go.
As you do 4 points of force damage to this bird, and it just gets kind of pelted in the side, and feathers go flying everywhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down here. Yep, you guys got this.
All right, start climbing down the ladder.
I don't know. Wait, does that put me below level with the guys shooting the ballistas?
Put you at about eye level with those guys.
Okay.
And they're just shooting crossbows. The ballistas have already been fired. They got big webbing stuck to them.
There's not really much up here as far as shelter goes. But screw it. Yeah, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay, starting to climb down. Or not climbing down. That will take us to Tobias.
I can't leave my friends.
Tobias is going to, as he's running, drop his bow and pull his scimitar and kind of leap into the air at this giant vulture creature and just do a spin at it, slashing with my scimitar.
It
and
is
swinging
up a little bit. So I will say, give me an athletics check for your jump to see if you can hit it.
Okay.
As it is starting to fly up with Dr. Jellybean. Third dimension and everything. Yeah, 21, you quickly jump off to the side of the railing there.
And just spin at it.
All right.
Scimitar first. $11.
11 is going to hit. For 6 points of slashing damage as you tear across its wing.
And circle around with my dagger.
16 is also going to be a hit. As you circle around with your dagger and just slice it, the bird starts going flying outward.
Since I'm still moving, can I attempt to catch Dr. Jellybean?
She is outward at the moment. I will say,
right.
Dr. Jellybean can give me a dexterity save. And that's what this hair guy is doing as well.
Oh, Blade, Thorn Whipper. Oh, Blade, use Thorn Whip.
God. Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Stress.
17,
not too
pretty darn good. As you don't lose your center of gravity, you just start falling down the side of the boat there. this guy does the same.
And I will use my second wind.
All right.
For 12.
Nice.
That is
And
a
that-
very good second wind.
Yeah.
Action. I still got some move left. There's no way I can grab Dr. Jelly, is there, in that?
I would say not because you've used your
Grab the other guy.
action and bonus action.
The other guy.
Yeah, grab him. Then slit his throat.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dr. Jelly, stay near the ship.
I'm trying.
I just like see him saying that, and like you just like slowly sinking
Yeah.
to it of like eye level.
I'm like
That'll
trying to like
Stay with
paddle
the
up.
ship.
That will take us to Gorias, who's gonna make a shot for one of these other guys that you can see out here, because the sail is kind of in his way for this thing. And also misses.
Ha.
That will take us to all of the Harefolk, as they all jump back up from their hidden positions.
Surprise!
These two will once again attack Donna. Only this time they have advantage
What? What?
because they hit. Getting an 18 and a 19 to hit.
Yes.
As you take 4 piercing and 8 piercing damage, as these two bolts just kind of, one of them sticks in, you hear this little oil start to spill out, and the other one just kind of skids off a little bit. And out here, shoot. These two are going to shoot at Oblate. One with advantage, one without. Getting a 19 and then a 24 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
As you take 4 and then 6 piercing damage, as they both stick into the side of you as you're fighting off this large Fury Furry.
We don't feel too good.
And then down here, this last Harefolk is going to shoot at Tobias, seeing that he just tore up a giant vulture relatively easily, getting an 8 to hit.
As I deflect away his shot with my scimitar.
All right, and they are once again all going to try to hide behind in their places.
Aha, just what I wanted them to do.
As all of these 3 over here kind of disappear somewhere, scampering to the other side to where you can't see them. And that will take us to Dr. Jellybean. Dr. Jellybean, go ahead and roll me another d6.
okay.
Somewhere in the distance,
As
Dr.
the-
Jelly's just like, all
as-
according to plan.
As the fire is spreading and the webbing actually tears away and starts spreading this way. And the other direction as well, towards the ballista and towards the ship. And Dr. Jellybean, it's your turn. You are free falling right now off the side of this ship.
Oh, okay.
And you do feel gravity is pulling you down off the side of the ship, as you would immediately sink 10 feet, and that's
Can
it.
I use? Oh man.
As you are effectively on the gravity plane, to where it's not up or down. You're just kind of floating there on the bottom side of that ship there, well, mid-level of the ship.
I'm floating. I'm not falling.
You fall about 10 feet and then you stop. You kind of warble there for a second, feeling this weird gravitational sensation as you are
Okay.
in between up and down.
Can I move closer to the ship?
Do you have anything to bring you closer to the ship?
My arms?
As you start flailing about, trying to get
Like that
closer.
Episode in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's, yeah, you don't have any way to, without some other force,
You need propulsion.
you need propulsion of some
Yeah,
sort.
can I use magnify gravity like in the opposite way? Like, can I do it outward from me so that it like
Channel a really big
Me?
burp.
You could do it on the ship and pull yourself and this other Harefolk towards the ship. It would probably damage the ship a little bit,
yeah?
but it
I
would
don't
also
wanna damage-
it would also hurt yourself.
Fuck, man. I think that's like the best shot that I have.
I mean, it's up to you. You got a rope or anything,
I don't have a rope.
You
got like
have a
really
rope?
nothing.
or you
I
got,
forgot. What am I gonna do with a rope?
or if you have anything to give yourself
Yeah.
some sort of propulsion.
I got
Anything to jump off of.
parchment. Something to jump off
Kick
of.
off the bird.
There is a dead bird floating right next to you.
Parkour.
All right, sure. I'll kick off the.
So go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is one of the times
I
where
think
gust
it's a
would
bird.
actually be useful.
Mm-hmm.
It would be. I figured the bird was like falling.
No, the bird falls and it also floats in that space because the
Okay.
ship's gravity plane extends out from it.
Yep.
So you are essentially,
Athletic.
yeah, athletics check to try and jump off. You get a 2. You try and kick off of the bird, and your foot goes into the side of the bird as you hit part of the spots where Tobias cut it open. Your foot just sinks into the bird.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's
what I
not
wanted at
technically
all.
your action. That was just your movement.
Wearing it as
So
a
your
shoe.
your movement is essentially 0 unless you got something else to do as your action. It's up to you. What are you doing?
I think I have to magnify the gravity, and otherwise I'm not getting off of this plane. I don't want to hurt the ship, but
So you're magnifying it right there.
That's no. Don't start this, Kate. No, I'll come rescue you. Please don't do this again.
Do it.
Come on.
That sounds like a hardcore do it to me.
How many friends must you murder in Dungeons and Dragons?
I've got a good feeling about it.
Oh no.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Let's see it. Let's see what happens. This is what Dr. Jellybean wants to do. Using science.
No,
With science.
Tobias looks. You don't even see Tobias technically.
You don't see me. No.
When has
Can you see
science
me,
ever
though?
steered us wrong?
you can probably see me and figure out like,
not from this exact perspective because he's no longer on the
Oh
ledge.
God.
As he sees you, this dead bird, and this other Harefolk sink down. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Science.
Go ahead and roll me some
I got it.
magnified
I'm gonna do
gravity.
Here we go.
So Tobias, I will need a Constitution save.
He's fine.
As
Look,
Tobias,
fine.
you take 5 points of force damage as you feel yourself get sunk down to the ship.
Oh wait, can I use reaction or resistance as a reaction?
That's what resistance is, yeah.
Then that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, guess what? You get to roll again.
How does this look as user?
Actually, no, you don't.
You roll the d4 and add it to his.
Okay, so how does it look?
Yeah.
Really disgusting, actually. So I begin to mumble deep speech and I hold my hand out towards Tobias, and sort of like Scorpio style, my hand starts to open up into a fanged mouth, and this tendril starts to come out and wrap around your body, basically augmenting your resistance to failure. So I'm going to try to bolster your roll and save you.
Hooray!
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Well,
Because Tobias,
cool.
not only does everything feel heavier all of a sudden, but you do feel that ship kind of crumple in a little bit as the edge here starts to kind of crack and break. And Dr. Jellybean, you do stick to the side of the ship,
Oh,
but so does this Harefolk.
I did it! Hooray! Mission accomplished.
You did it.
Dr. Jellybean, I also need you to make a Constitution save.
Of course.
The bird kind of comes with you as well.
Yeah, good. I wanted him to.
Yeah, as you take 2 points of force damage.
I'm fine.
And that will end Dr. Jellybean's turn, taking us to this Harefolk. Y'all ain't going nowhere. This is our boat. And he is going to try to stab Dr. Jellybean with his short sword, and also go in for a bite. Getting a 16 on his stabby stab, and an 11 on his bite.
That misses.
It's Tobias kind of in the middle of you, does stab you for 5 along the side and tries to go in for a bite, and Tobias just kind of interjects a little bit as you take 5 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to kind of maneuver around Tobias just to there. And that will take us to the Fury Furry, who roars in Oblate's face and just goes and lunges to try and grab Oblate, making its 2 claw attacks. As you see its muscles bulging even more than before, and almost like it's tearing its own skin, and fur is just starting to fall off of it.
Gross. Don't like that.
Does a 20 hit?
If I say no, does that make it true?
No, it doesn't, but it got a 20 on both of its attacks. Its first attack would do 15 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
In which case it's going to lunge over at the nearest thing, which probably would be Tobias. It's not going to go for the little...
But it falls in the hole.
It leaps over
No.
expertly.
No. No.
Getting a 20. This thing is strong. Getting a 20 to hit against Tobias.
Yeah, that hits me. As I'm still stuck because someone magnified me into the ground.
As you take 14 points of slashing damage as it goes for a bear hug against Oblate and just knocks him down as Oblate goes unconscious. And then it leaps across and just starts to try to tackle Tobias. roaring the whole time, and its ears are just like kind of so much smaller than the rest of its body. It's barely recognizable as a Harefolk anymore. That will take us to Oblate, if you'll whisper me a death save.
I wanna.
That was close.
My friend.
Close to something. Fair enough. That'll take us to Donna.
This is all happening too fast.
It really is a lot going on.
Fast.
It's too much.
Oh my god. Oh.
What do I do?
I'm gonna. Oh god. I gotta heal Tobias. I think I can't. I don't think I get to
You gotta heal Oblate too. We gotta heal both of them.
Yeah, but Tobias is immediately next to the enemy. Both two enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What you doing?
Okay. Little guy. I don't know. I don't want Slick to get hurt. So I'm just gonna go for it, I guess.
You gotta go right next to him.
I don't want to. You think I want this? No. This little guy's expensive. I can't lose him. I would rather you take me than him. I'm probably worth less. Just scrap parts. I know.
Oh God. She's right there next to him.
Oh God.
Right there.
Yo, I can't do. Okay, I'm gonna
What are
send
you
him
doing?
in. Okay, I'm gonna send him in. He's gonna sneak in there and hide in between. Can he circle around because he's small, or is he still technically?
Yeah, he can do that. He can't quite get.
Wedge.
He wouldn't be able to wedge between
No.
Tobias and Dr. Jellybean, but he can kind of get behind Tobias a little bit.
Oh,
Not
okay.
necessarily in Dr. Jellybean's space, but
Oh well, it was a misclick.
Could he move all the way to here because he's tiny? Could he move all the way to that corner?
we can find out.
Yeah, I feel like that.
No. Okay.
He'll be leaving his. Yeah, that's what I figured.
No.
But he's
This
gonna.
little flying oil person.
Yeah.
You think the angry rabbit guy's gonna swat at him?
He's just gonna do a little slither, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him, on Tobias.
Okay. As oil gets all over Tobias.
You just,
But it's like absorbent, and
it's like a moisturizer.
yeah. As you get 6 points of healing, Tobias.
All right.
Uh-huh. And then Donna's hiding. No, I can't hide.
Well, your action was Cure Wounds, and technically your homunculus goes after you.
Right.
So,
Yeah, he does.
So your movement would have to be before it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's my turn.
All right, that'll take us to Tobias.
Reinvigorated, he is going to take out that monstrous creature. I'm going to swing my scimitar. Swing around with my dagger.
Your scimitar is going to be a miss. Your dagger is going to be a hit.
And then I'm going to spin around. I'm going to use my action surge.
As you slash him with your dagger, how do you want to end this creature? This Fury
it's really
Furry.
nervous style. As I'm spinning around with my scimitar and it ducks it, I come around and I get it right in the jugular with my dagger.
All right, and as you stab it in the jugular, it's gonna fall in that hole behind you, just kind of stagger backwards and you hear the crashing of boxes and crates below.
And immediately keep spinning and use my action surge to swing at this guy.
All right. Getting an 11 to hit. And it's going to be a miss as you slash into his leather.
And swing back around with the dagger again.
14 will hit. You do 6 points of piercing damage as you just mad spinning.
Yeah. And that will end my turn. I'm going to stay engaged with this guy. Come at me.
That will take us to Gorias. Oh, you took down the Furry. Great. And he is going to make a shot at the Harefolk in the back with his musket. Missing.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And he goes to, guys are great work. Taking us to all these Harefolk. Who these two, one of them will probably shoot at Sport? What do you call him?
Slick.
Slick?
Yeah.
Don't shoot Slick.
But like right here.
Getting a 9 to hit. And the other one is going to shoot at Donna. Actually, they didn't see Donna do anything. So they're going to shoot at probably Tobias. Getting an 18 to hit.
That hits.
As Tobias takes 6 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Got arrows in my back.
And these three will get out of hiding. And also shoot at one's gonna shoot at Tobias and two are gonna shoot at Jellybean. Actually, two are gonna shoot at Tobias. One's gonna shoot at Tobias, one's gonna shoot at the Slick, and one's gonna shoot at Jellybean. So against Tobias got an 18. Against Slick got a 12.
Miss.
And against Dr. Jellybean got a... Oh boy, I lost it. 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
As Tobias and Dr. Jellybean each take 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's too many.
Yeah, as I get struck, facing this guy, get struck in the shoulder, not paying attention, and fall down.
Tobias falls down.
I got.
Taking us to Dr. Jellybean.
Okay. Because he's closer, I'm gonna do Spare the Dying on Tobias.
Okay.
Gonna reach out to his chest, do a little tappy tap, and then a big tap. That's hot.
Bringing him to 1 hit point.
You and me both, but
As Tobias, you quickly regain consciousness. This little shock to your system. Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
Run.
say to
I
Donna,
would whisper.
Run! Run where?
Where are you gonna go?
save this.
Away from
Heal,
this guy.
Heal Oblate. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna fucking
Dead bird hanging off the side of the ship there.
I'm gonna start running down the stairs.
It's a ladder.
Well, I'm gonna run over that way.
Just gonna
Okay.
throw me aside. Throw me out of the way.
Fair enough. As you
You're a
start
little late.
getting down that ladder.
I'm just gonna go to like right here, not in the hole.
Oh, giving it options. That will take
Giving
us.
who option?
This guy. See things. Tobias is down. So he's gonna run towards you two.
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
You can add disadvantage because you are
I
prone.
will take that at disadvantage.
$20 will hit him.
Get him.
You do 7 points of slashing damage as you nick the back of his ankle as he hops over.
Right in the Achilles.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He can't run now.
Mm-mm. His foot don't work no more.
As you nick him, he's gonna go for an attack against Dr. Jellybean,
Like a lucky rabbit foot.
trying to bite you first.
White rabbit.
Getting a 17 to hit
Yeah.
as you take 3 points of piercing damage.
No.
I'm down. I am
No.
down.
As Dr. Jellybean falls down. And,
Doctor's down.
Doctor.
Can't.
Doctor's without consciousness.
and then it is going to... Snap, I forgot. Dr. Jellybean, roll me a d6.
Will it help me not be the dead doctor?
No.
No.
Fire.
Unalived. The doctor who was alive.
Good. At least there's a fire to deal with. So.
As these two...
Yeah, at least they won't have a
these
ship
two,
to
These
hijack.
two harefolk are catching fire.
That's good.
And the web near the ship is starting to sizzle near on the ship. That'll take us to Oblate. What's for me a death save?
I'm gonna yell it.
That is fire.
Scream.
Fair enough. Donna.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
Donna
Oh, wait.
is...
Top of the round.
No.
I just need to see something. Before
Don't do another thing.
Oblate. From out of nowhere, an explosion hits the side of these two here. I'm not rolling damage for that. They take 4d10 damage. As this rock over here just pretty much explodes, and you can see in the near distance there is this long ship that looks like it has this large clamp at the front of it. Donna, it's your turn.
Okay.
As you see
right.
that in the distance, it's hard to, probably about 200, 300 feet away.
Which
still
direction?
hope.
11 o'clock.
Give him the
11
clamps.
o'clock.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. Oh. Oof. I was gonna say Donna is figuring out how well she could assimilate into being a meteor hopper. Yeah. But she will. She's going to. Her action is little guy, Slick.
Okay. Is she staying put though?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I disengage, if I leave,
Right, you can't,
attack.
yeah.
If I disengage,
I
I
got
can't
you.
use my action.
I got you.
So she's gonna stand strong because hope is on the horizon, and send Slick over to deliver some of that glorious moisturizer to Oblate.
Give him the juice.
Give him the juice. How about the coke? Give me the loot. I would love for some loot.
get a whole ship full of
Okay.
minerals. I mean, it's not your ship, but yeah.
That's
Yes.
good juice.
Oblate, you get 8 points of healing.
Nice.
You are no longer unconscious as you feel this wet, oily sensation.
I feel like when Slick does this, he just like rolls himself up into like a little ball and just like rubs himself against
Yeah.
your face, and that's the moisturizer part. It's like he just becomes a little putty
Okay.
and like just nuzzles against you until you come to.
As Oblate has been nuzzled.
Nuzzled.
And that'll take us to Tobias, who
this
is
is a
down on the
hole.
ground. That is a hole that the big rabbit boy fell into.
I'm gonna spin up,
Also, there's a fire.
a spinning
Yeah.
stand, and take my. Just keep swinging my scimitar, followed by my dagger.
Okay.
$14.
14 hits him. And you do 10 points of slashing damage. That is easily enough to decapitate this rabbit guy.
As he's falling, can I grab his sword out of his hand? Is it another one of those nice silvered short swords?
No, it's not.
Never mind.
It is nice looking, but it's not silvered.
At that point, how far of a drop is it here?
About 10 feet, or like 7 feet. It's not huge. It's not a huge
So if
cargo
I jump-
space.
Jump down, I'm gonna take damage then, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, I'm gonna-
unless you jump on the fairy guy.
Yeah, I'll jump down on top of the furry guy, so I'm not taking pop shots.
All right, go ahead and give me just an athletics check to as you jump down.
Jeez.
With a 9, that is enough.
Okay.
The DC was the
Land down.
number of feet you fell.
Oh,
It was 7. So it's not a very tall cargo space. And the rabbit folk makes up the majority of it. And you can see his form has actually shrunken in now that you're in there to that of a regular rabbit folk. Anything else for Tobias?
no, Tobias is just gonna stand here on top of this dead thing and look up.
That will take us to Gorias, who is going to shoot at one of the Harefolk across the way, getting a 16. So he finally hits.
Oh my god, he did
He
something.
did something.
Hooray!
Yes, he does. And he just blasts the face right off this other Harefolk. Down here.
And everyone but Dr. Jelly witnessed it.
That will take us to the Harefolk. As they're gonna shoot at Squirks, they see him doing something.
Just nuzzling.
Mm-hmm. That's enough.
He's emotional.
The first one got a 17 to hit.
No.
As takes 11 points of piercing damage.
Click.
As Slick explodes into an oil slick on the
He
ground.
did what he had to do. Desperate times.
Forgotten.
No.
The other one down here actually starts hopping away onto other rocks beyond.
It was either over.
You do see him hopping about 60 feet away. Dr. Jellybean, if it was for me, it does say.
Whisper.
Okay. I'll take us to Oblate. Oblate, you wake up, splatter of slick all over, and you can see that the boat itself is starting to catch fire. And
You're welcome.
there is one Harefolk left standing.
You just
From
murdered.
what I can tell by the flames, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. What I can see from the flames does it look like it's going to catch the boat on fire, unless it's put out?
Quite possibly.
Okay. How close would I need to actually go down there, or if I stood here, could I use my water skin to sort of try to put the fire out?
You would need to get like over the edge here, over here to do it. Try and soak the webbing and stuff that's clinging to the side of the ship. But you could easily, like, tiptoe along the ledge of the railing here.
Okay, I was either going to say that or try to use my backpack and stuff like acrobatic fashion to sort of stick it to the wall, grab on, and then just hop down like a 2-foot drop. But yeah, I'll tippy toe with acrobatics, actually.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Nimbly bimbly.
Okay, with the 15 in your acrobatics, you kind of tiptoe over and start putting out the fire. That is enough to make the fire start to... It's not like a burning inferno, it's just like this webbing has caught fire and it's starting to catch the side of the boat. And as you wet the side of the boat, it stops catching fire.
Nice.
And that would be your action.
Bonus action, punch the flames. Oh no.
Hell
I
yeah.
definitely want to get off the railing. How high from the bottom of the deck down here am I?
It would be like 10 feet.
I have no interest in that.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing this railing doesn't really provide much cover or anything from the Harefolk.
What you've noticed from these Harefolk is they seem to be able to ignore that. They seem to be expert shooters.
Okay, fair enough.
You can just chill there.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
It's over here, closer to
The group.
Dr. Jellybean.
All right. And that will take us to Donna with Tobias on deck.
I would like to perform a medicine check
All right, go ahead and give me a medicine check to try and
on Doctor.
stabilize your other doctor without borders.
CPR.
Getting a 25, yeah. You easily cover up that bite that she got from the rabbit.
Man.
Anything else?
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Okay. Starts wandering down to try and take a nap. That will take us to Tobias, who is...
Now there's a door over here to exit.
There
the
is a
cargo.
door over there to exit the cargo.
Then I'm going to stow my weapons and pull my bow, which means I can't shoot. So I'm just going to kick open the door and get shouted up. Is everyone all right? Yeah.
Rise will shout, "Help's on the way!" As he gives you a wry smile.
I've got the door open so I can see him. All right, let's take out the last one.
Alright. And that will take us to Darius, who does take another shot at the last remaining Harefolk before they start to run away too. Yep, blasts away entirely. Just half of that Harefolk's body is gone. As Gorias shoots the last one. I got him! As that is where we will end initiative, as you see a flames put down. All Harefolk around you are dead. There's a giant vulture hanging off the side of the boat that is kind of crumpled in a little bit. And there is a large, kind of pinkish red colored hull on this ship that is approaching. That just has this large, singular kind of clamp, hook, maw kind of thing at the front of it. Kind of resembling a lamprey. And as it approaches, that is where we will take our 5-10 minute break.
Woo, sounds good. Good job, everybody.
That was a close one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After having a trap of some sort sprung, one Harefolk running off, and a larger vessel approaching this lamprey-looking ship with this kind of magenta hue of a hull. And Gorias calls out, "Well, yeah, good job, everybody. They're here." Gives a overzealous kind of smile.
And
he starts.
Well, who is here?
Yeah.
Oh, the furlough ship.
Oh.
Furlough?
Yeah, we finally get to meet Furlough?
Oh, dang.
Maybe. I don't know that he's gonna want to talk to the likes of people he's never met before. A little standoffish.
Oh, that's completely understandable.
I'll try and put in a good word. You should just keep your heads down, give a smile and a wave, and I'll see what I can do. And eventually very quickly, this lamprey-looking ship kind of veers down in your direction and comes close, and at the head of it, kind of with this almost heroic-looking pose, and this... At first you think it's a Harefolk, but then you can see it's kind of like completely made of ooze, as it's like a gummy Harefolk almost, as it's made out of this kind of bluish teal hued jelly or gelatin, making this kind of like heroic pose with one foot up on the bow of the ship, kind of his long gelatinous ears kind of floating in the non-existent wind. As the ship pulls up closer, Gorias says, over here. Yes. And all behind you can see a crew of about 15, 20 Harefolk, all looking a little rugged, working to get the sails in order and just manning the weaponry on this ship. You can see that there is a large ballista as well as a mangonel strapped to the back of it. And they're all kind of like this kind of hectic look about. As you can see, it pulls up kind of towards the front of the ship, and this gelatinous Harefolk steps forward, leans into Gorias, steps onto the bow of your ship as you go tip to tip, and you can kind of see Gorias kind of speaking back, nodding as they're exchanging some light whispers. And Gorias like, yes, these are the ones I was telling you about. Kiera found them, or Dwayne maybe? Unsure, but they proved themselves useful in a scrap, and yeah, they get my recommendation. And you can also
silent wave.
The only real clothing on this gelatinous Harefolk is kind of a bandolier with several daggers and a belt with 2 pistols in it, and no real facial features. It's just this bubble of a face.
I'm gonna put my bow up and walk up to him.
Kind of reminds me of Slick.
And Gorias kind of gives you like a look as you start walking up. No.
Hi. Good day.
Oh, howdy, y'all. What are y'all doing?
Retrieving the ship for you.
Oh, well, that's so good. We were looking to get a new ship, and, well, this one's going to fit the part just right. Been looking forward to it. Gorias tells me that you all were super important on this here mission. And as he's talking, you can see it's moving, but there's no actual mouth.
Dr. Jellybean's just trying to figure out what this guy is.
The anatomy of the goo.
And you can see little particles
man.
kind of floating inside of it.
Well, I'm Tobias Twofoot.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Furlough Jepson, it's a real pleasure to meet you. We've been struggling out here in door space.
Yeah, it seems like you've had it pretty rough. We met at Dwayne. Things are pretty rough over there.
Yeah, all us hair folks having a pretty rough time. It's it's bad all over at Crystal Crossings. Yeah, you know. I mean, of course you know all about it, right?
A little bit, just what our captains told us.
Who's your captain?
Captain Nandor Niedre?
Can't say I've heard the name.
No. Well, I think he's looking to actually put a hurting on the Crystal Crossing and wanted to meet with you.
Oh, yeah? Is he looking to parlay with me?
Yes, he is.
Why?
Well, ain't that something? Ain't that right, Gorias? Ain't that something? Chris, yes, that is something. Well.
Anyways, we're supposed to meet him in a few days, kind of give him, let him know what's going on, and wanted to know if you wanted to meet him.
Oh, we're doing things all secret like.
Yeah.
So we're not trying to be out in the open. That's why we had to meet out here. in the middle of Bernie's.
Look around. Yeah, this is pretty far out of nowhere around. Yeah. Would you be willing to take a meeting with our captain?
Quite maybe. Is he willing to join my fleet? And you would see the semblance of two eyes start to kind of form as he looks somewhat intently.
I mean, captain's business. I'm sure he'd like to ally with you. I know he's sent us here to find out what we could and set up a meeting with you.
What's the nature of this Captain Nandor Nedre?
He's part of Chiron's Sword. We're opposing, a couple other factions. Don't really like to deal with a few of them. Odros the Mindful is one of our enemies. Not a fan of that guy.
I heard Chiron's Sword.
Yeah? Well, good then. This will make it easier. But yeah, we've been fighting against Odros quite a bit.
I don't know what that is.
He's a mind flayer, but
Oh, nasty folks.
yeah, real nasty, real nasty. They're terrible.
Let me take a look at your crew.
Well, yeah. Hey, this is my associate Oblate.
Hi, Oblate. I'm
Nice to meet you.
Burlo Egyptian.
And these are the two greatest doctors I've ever met. The only doctors I've ever met. Yes, the only doctors I've ever met, but also the greatest.
Hello there. Nice to meet you.
Doctors?
Yeah, Doctors Without Borders, apparently. That's what they keep saying.
There ain't no borders around here.
I want to shake his hand.
Me too. I've been thinking about the whole time.
Sure, he'll reach out a hand towards you.
Reach their hands out, both of us.
And he'll reach
At the
out
same time.
to, like, there's no fingers.
I
It's
was
just
curious
these,
about the fingers.
it's just these kind of, like,
Nubs.
essentially, that he reaches. He reached both of them out as you both go out to reach your hands.
As soon as Tobias says Doctors Without Borders.
We're both just like, boop.
And as you touch them, it's gelatinous, but it's almost like those, like, it's not wet. It's just this kind of like a jelly kind of texture.
Like a putty.
And it almost like as you grab it, it does kind of make the semblance of a hand to reciprocate your grasping.
Does it stick to my little finger
No,
at all?
not like maybe a tiny bit, but only the faintest amount.
I'm gonna try to subtly, like,
You're
I'm
trying to
paying
get a
attention to
sample?
that. Yeah, like, what is that? And not be like rude about it.
Give me
Hello?
give me a sleight of hand check.
How are you gonna look at your hand slyly?
So when you pull away, you try to slide some of it with you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sleight of hand.
Oh.
I'm sorry. He says science.
You're still on whisper.
First time.
Talking hands.
With a 13. Looks kind of down at you as you do that. Everything all right, Doctor?
Oh yeah.
While he's talking to her, I'm gonna sniff it.
I thought that I maybe got a cut on my hand from that last battle, and I just wanted to make sure.
Oh
I
yeah,
wasn't
y'all don't look too good.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we're hurt.
Well, y'all can take it easy now. We got things covered under here. We can give you a ride back to the belt if you want.
Oh, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah, we're supposed to get payment, and kind of make contact with the captain.
Or at least close to it. I know you gotta probably return the... Yeah, you still got it. You gotta return the boat to, Oh, man. Oh, Jimmer, you know Jimmer. Great. Yeah, I always forget that little shit's name. But Yeah, you gotta return that so we can drop you off somewhere nearby. Yeah, I'd be interested in meeting your captain.
That sounds great. You'll have to let us know where you'd like to meet. Would you like us to let Kiara know, or?
Is there a code
Yeah.
Code?
that we could use to relay a message?
I've heard bird watching. Do you use a lot, or do you want to do some bird watching somewhere?
Kiara's trying to start some shit. I don't know what she's talking about when she says she's going bird watching. She tried her and all different. She's helpful. That's all I'll say. But yeah. Tell you what, you get in touch with that damn Gorias will probably be in town too. He'll probably go back on the boat with y'all.
All right.
We're gonna get this ship here ready. And
excuse me, Mr. Jepson.
yes, doctor.
I have a question for you.
All right. Well, I have time for some answers.
Okay. Well, see, I've been looking for somebody, and I think this person's been in your company. And it would really mean a lot to me if you could give me any information you might have about this person. Her name is Hilda Rembrandt.
Yeah, I know Hilda.
Is she here with you?
No. I was after her. She worked on something real big.
She does what now?
We done dropped her off somewhere. She's working on something real big.
Would you
drop her off somewhere?
Yeah, I got it the second time around. I got it now.
It's real important stuff.
Could you tell me maybe where you last seen her?
I could, but then I'd ruin a big surprise.
Surprise.
That seems fair.
It's top secret stuff. She's working on stuff top secret.
Well, we could accelerate her work potentially if she had helping hands.
Yeah, she's an old friend of mine. You know, science school, and I've been really trying to find her. I promise you that I'm a friend of hers. I don't mean nobody no harm. I just want to find Hilda.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. My natural charisma.
So good.
Big 4. I'm sure you're real good friends with this Hilda, but like I said, she's doing something important, super top secret, and
Maybe a message? Would you send a message to her possibly to let? Because I know Dr.
I'm not gonna see her for like 7 days or something, so it'll be message will be forgotten.
Oh, what if we wrote a message down?
Yeah,
I'll be
how
good.
can I get? Okay.
Write a message down. Next time I see her, I'll give her a note.
Is she all by herself?
Top secret.
Yep.
Is she safe? Oh, is she in a safe place?
That is also top secret.
She's not marooned somewhere, is she?
Couldn't
I
say.
hope she's not a maroon.
I mean, I could say, but I'm not gonna say. Top secret.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Would you say though?
What?
Would you say though?
No.
You could.
Could.
Could, but you won't. Should, but you shan't.
Top secret.
He's got a secret.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
sent her
pull
a
out a
note.
piece of parchment and I'm gonna write her a note. What should I say? Dear Hilda, I'm looking for you. Oh,
Wait, Doctor. Put in a code. Make it so that like every letter in the beginning of the sentence, the first letter spells a secret message or something. Code it.
I can tell her to say hi.
I've I do say hi, but I need to meet with her, like, as soon as possible.
We should be done with the stuff soon. Fish? Maybe?
Yeah. Send her a note. Let her know you need to see her, and she'll give her the note and be like, hey, I'm going to be here. I really need to see you. And, word travels. Things happen. Tell her to deliver a message to your mailbox, right? You have one of those? I saw it at the Sunrise Cafe.
I do have a mailbox. Yeah.
It seems like it. Send a nice letter. As we're doing this, I'm going to go start picking through this Harefolk, pick up his short sword.
You would notice while all this is happening, while you guys are talking, about 6 or 7 Harefolk have arrived on this ship and are starting to look it over and just start going through everything. So you can.
I want to follow them.
I'm just going through what this guy's got.
Okay. He has that short sword. Looks like a sling and some leather armor. Give me an investigation check.
You got it.
With a 19. As you're searching, you do find like a small pouch of sling bullets. There are 5 silver sling bullets.
Oh, awesome. I am going to take the sling and the 5 silver sling bullets and the sword and look at anyone. No one wears leather armor, do they? No.
No one's wearing armor but you.
Right, okay.
One of the Harefolk. I can take that.
Yeah, here you go. Nice suit of leather armor. Does it look really nice? Like, is it a crazy nice suit of leather armor, or is it just like...
Nah, it doesn't look super fancy, but it doesn't look bad either. The only wear and tear it has on it is the wear and tear that you guys gave it.
That's fair. Yeah, let him have it. I'll take the sword, the sling, and the 5 silver bullets.
All right. And after Dr. Jellybean finishes the leather, he'll just grab it, and it just like sinks into his person. You see it go up his arm and into his chest, and you can see it floating there, rolled up.
I watch it. Thank you for agreeing to give her my letter.
Of course. Yeah, I always want to help out friends of Hilda. She's done so much for us. Are you guys planning to help us out some more? It seems like Rise couldn't have done this shit without you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was our plan, to help you out some more till our captain shows up, get a meeting, and, I think once he shows up, we'll be doing even more help.
Well, all right. Sounds memorable. If you're looking for work, you can always talk to Garage. He'll be in town. Kier and Jimmer fellow.
Do you have any work for doctors without borders?
Quite maybe.
There we go. Yeah, we'll get some.
I'm better at the. Better at the science.
Not me personally right now, but we can look into it. I got Hilda on that stuff right now.
Understood. Well, it was great meeting you. Look forward to meeting with our captain, and yeah, we'll keep working for you for now. And it seems like our aims are aligned.
Great. Well, pleasure meeting you guys. I got cat stuff to do.
Of course. We'll leave you to it, Captain.
And as he's been standing there for so long, his feet do kind of stick as you hear this kind of like almost a Velcro noise as his feet lift up. And you can see as he walks, he does make kind of like imitation bunny hops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was kind of catching up on that, what you're throwing down there. Hey, this is great. go back to town, get some money, sell some stuff, see what jobs we can pick up.
Yeah.
Captain. Yeah.
You're kind of honestly left to your own devices for about 10-15 minutes until Garias will come back. Hey, yeah, I spoke with Furlow. We're gonna hitch a ride with this boat and take it near central of the belt, and then we'll take the rowboat back.
Hey, can you do me a favor, Garias?
Absolutely.
While we're out here, can we look for Luckleaf?
Oh. Sure.
Yeah, are you familiar? Do you know what that is?
I am. I will say you all look rather beat. It'll be a little travel. You could sleep a little bit.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
probably not. Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. Is there somewhere comfy on the ship?
As technically, and I forgot this is my bad.
I know.
Dr.
I was
Dr.
unconscious
Jellybean's been unconscious this
know.
whole time.
the whole time.
The excitement of Furlough.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I was going to,
yeah.
you know.
Cast Spare the Die.
I assumed somebody would give me some.
Of course.
some points.
Would you give me some hit?
Easy enough. And yeah, we can look around. You know what you should do is check out the Panther's Purse. They might be able to sell you some if you're looking.
Oh, we heard it's really expensive, so I think we were just trying to find some Luckleaf by luck.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Fair enough.
Unless you know of a secret market we could get it on.
Yeah. Do you know? Yeah. Do you know?
As I said,
who has
the
one?
Panther's Purse probably the best place to find rare herbs or anything on the
Panther's
belt.
Purse.
Otherwise, you'd have to specifically order it from.
It's on back order.
No.
Hey guys, so I found this sword, which I'm going to keep because I like it unless someone needs a sword. But I also found this sling. I typically use my bow, but I didn't know if any of you used a sling.
No thanks.
No? Okay. All right, well, I'll hang on to the sling then. Nice sling.
I mean, I could use a sling, I suppose.
Do you like your crossbow better, or do you want the sling? I mean...
Well, I mean, arrows. Bow cost arrows. And
Right. Sling uses rocks.
I could use it to.
We'll say, Donna, with your passive perception,
Yes.
on this sling, does have what looks to be this kind of emblem of like a sun on it.
A sun?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see this craftsmanship.
Of course.
Scanning.
Maybe have Dr. Jelly use her cool tablet thing on it.
Oh yeah, I can. Let me charge up my batteries. We gotta wait 10 minutes though.
If you're feeling up for it, you know.
Yeah, I want
that'd be
to
great.
out.
And you see Tobias sit against one of the crates and just pass out while he's waiting for you all. That's great, you guys. You're doing...
Yeah. And while a lot of the Harefolk around are trying to like organize the space and kind of moving a lot of the cargo that is inside actually outside, and it seems they are actually
Junk.
Yep. They know.
Junk.
They just want it out of there. And Garias will also take a little nap too. But one of these Harefolk will come up to you. pure kind of black fur, with just kind of like these chestnut colored eyes, wearing this kind of not a robe, but kind of in between a robe and like a pantsuit. It's really loose pantsuit essentially, or like a jumper almost. He comes up to your group. Hey, which one of y'all spell jamming this thing?
I was.
The doctor.
It was me.
I'm gonna take over for now.
That's fine. You go right ahead.
You're relieved.
I appreciate that. I don't want to do it no more.
And
The doctor.
gives you like these
I'm
kind
not
of
very good at it.
does shoots
Thought you bonded.
he shoots finger guns in your direction. You can see these kind of sparks as he
Wow, look at him. He's a real
it's gonna show off a little bit.
Houdini over here.
Tobias probably drools a little bit at that.
All right.
What?
We all just sit back and enjoy the ride. We'll get you dropped off near the center of the belt as soon as able.
That sounds lovely. Thank you so much.
You, Mr. Sharpshooter.
Gives a
I
nod,
like his jumper.
and he will head to the helm of this thing, the rudder, to
Pretty happy.
attune to it. And after a little bit of time, he does attune, and you guys start resting as a lot of the Harefolk, once everything's organized, they start to relax a little bit. And probably honestly like 30 minutes or so goes by, and then the big lamprey ship just veers off and takes off the other direction. And this darker Harefolk calls out, "All right, we're heading out now." And
What's your name?
name's important, miss, but it's it's Davy.
Well, it's unimportant.
Oh, lady.
It's nice to meet you, Davy.
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna be on our way now. If y'all just want to take it easy, we got this covered. And you can see several of the Harefolk do have firearms, crossbows, and the like. And they would have actually probably taken this ballista that... Actually, no, that one got blown up. So they wouldn't have.
Yeah, it did.
And the other one got burnt. And the boat you're on starts veering back kind of the way you came. It's kind of hard to tell because everything's moving constantly in the belt. But yeah, and so you guys...
Throw my cloak over Tobias.
Can I detect magic on the sling?
Yeah.
Donna performs a medicine check to tuck Tobias in.
The sling is magical. And I'll say go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
It's magical.
Do we get a short rest or long rest?
I was gonna get there, but
I'm
Kate wants to
hurt.
identify the sling.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get a long rest.
Look at this wonderful encryption.
With a 20. I will say that is enough. After identifying it, or after detecting magic, yes, it is magical. Then you kind of like look at the rune a little more, and it's reminiscent of spells that cast light, as this is a light sling.
A light sling.
Blinded by the light.
And you can actually stick it somewhere.
Where the sun don't shine.
It would shine though. Yeah.
So bright.
It will. It doesn't, but it will.
At least a 20-foot radius.
Well, and then 20 additional feet dim.
Well, that's
Man.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
How cute is that?
But it can also work as a regular sling.
That's good. That's fortunate.
Yeah.
Super fortunate.
Put that in the inventory.
The inventory.
The inventory, yes.
Inventory.
I will also say you guys are getting a long rest in, and kind of while you're resting, Grice is kind of sticking away from the Harefolk, and he'll probably stick closer to you guys. But you guys do get your long rest in, and shortly after you're done with your rest, you do see the Harefolk all like kind of, some of them are playing dice with each other, and there seems to be like 4 others just like kind of keeping watch with larger muskets and heavy crossbows. But after about another hour or so goes by, and then you see another ship looking pretty similar to this one fly close by, but not close enough to necessarily see, but unattested for sure.
After our rest, I'll hand you the little patch of stones. Oh, here's some bullets for it. They're made of silver too, so I don't know.
If you would have taken the whole thing, there were 10 other sling stones, not just the 5 silver ones.
Oh, okay. So you have 10 sling stones and 5 silver sling stones.
Okay.
So, thinking about Furlough, have I ever seen a creature that looks like him before?
Give me a history or arcana check.
I should have studied him.
I mean, I had... like, it could not have been him the whole time, but, like, I would have no reason to believe it wasn't.
Yeah, you've seen occasional ooze folk before.
Okay.
They're, most of them take a more just like generic humanoid kind of form, but some of them do have like facial expressions and more solidified. Others be a little more fluid. You've definitely never seen one in the shape of a rabbit folk before, though. That's definitely different.
Did he
Appropriation,
refer to
not-
himself? Did he refer to himself as rabbit folk too?
Us Harengon.
He did say
Yeah.
he did say us Harefolk.
Us
Yes, he did.
Harefolk.
Like, does he think that?
Yes.
Does he?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Tobias is just gonna go, yep. Yes, he does.
You should
Okay,
call him
sure.
on his appropriation next time.
No, I think that would be bad. Let's not do that for now.
Maybe we shouldn't bring attention to it. Maybe it would unravel his entire reality.
Yeah, that tends to happen to people when they...
Yeah.
Anyways.
But
Weird, kind of weird though. Yeah, a little strange. I mean, cool, like it's fine, but kind of weird.
If that's the way he identifies, that's fine.
If it makes him happy, I'm not trying to say like nothing, but it's just I've never encountered that before. So whatever.
but as you all are,
doesn't hurt me one bit.
yeah, as you guys are talking,
Nope.
a voice calls out, "This is where we're dropping you off at." And of course, Gorias. Oh, yes, of course. And then he meanders over to you guys. Well, you ready to shove off and head back to town?
Yeah, definitely. Got to get paid.
Great. Who's paying you?
Speaking of,
Yeah, who's giving us money? You getting money?
Is it
I like money.
Kiera?
It was
Here.
cute.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or 90 or something.
I was just curious. But yes, so if you get the boat ready, and we'll make our way.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh Blake, help me with the boat.
Helping.
And the majority of Harefolk, they acknowledge you, but they're not going out of their way to interact with you by any means. Same thing with Garias too.
Hey guys.
They give you a nod. That's about all you'll get out of them.
Question. What's this guy's name again?
Garias?
Yes, I was like, it's like Tobias, but Garias, is there some secret network that we could communicate with other members through? Just for
What do you mean?
ease of, like, should we need to contact Kira or you or
Oh, well, Kiera and Jim are usually around town. I do some networking. In fact, actually, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't be seen with you guys.
You want us to drop you off?
No. How about I'll just stay on the boat. I'll get dropped off somewhere else.
Okay.
well, I assumed you wouldn't be coming with us, but is there any other contact we could speak with?
There's a few Harefolk in town, but you'd have to know them to know them.
Right.
Ask Kiara or Jimmer, they might know a few.
Well, okay. Thank you.
Of course. And, it was pleasant fun.
I'm glad we could
On.
bust
Yeah.
break you
It
out.
was all right. It was a
Job
little
got done.
scary.
Yeah, that was.
No, yeah, it
The job
was,
got done.
not gonna lie, it was kind of a shit show, but thumbs up.
It worked.
It's the friends you meet, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Donna does an insight check on absolutely everybody in there. I saw
What
some shifty eyes. Amongst the group.
are you actually insight checking someone?
Well, I mean, I feel like my passive perception would definitely pick up.
It's not the same as insight.
Well, it would, for the team, like
Yeah.
Bias's shifty eyes. But yeah, I'll perform an insight on as we're leaving on Bias.
Goodbye.
What are you hoping to ascertain from Garias?
He's the good Bias. If he is just being generally dismissive because he has stuff to do, or if he's like, is he being dismissive and like, or like, yeah, like, are his intentions true?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Because the crew's being kind of cold to us,
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
reading the vibes.
It's fair.
Maybe he's tired.
Or he's tired.
Could be.
Maybe he's tired.
Say 21. I'll send you a message with something later.
Okay. Leave it at my
Yeah.
box in my mailbox.
At the Sunrise Cafe.
You definitely notice something about Garias for sure.
Okay.
But eventually you get the boat prepped and start.
Does he have all his fingers?
He does have all his fingers.
Good for him.
You eventually get the boat prepped and shove off, and the other Harefolk will kind of assist with that endeavor. They're not like, oh, we're not going to touch you. They're more just like not going to interact with you like on a personal level.
business.
Grice, as well, farewell, and I hope to see you soon. Look forward to working more with you.
Definitely, Grace.
Finger guns.
Later, man.
As you...
Goodbye, Ascarius.
Goodbye, screw. That's the name of the episode.
And as you make your way, you do see that strand of a few larger asteroids and heading back to the central mass of the belt. A few other ships can be seen traveling about, a lot of smaller float boats like this one. You do see at the dock one larger ship. Not familiar to a couple of you, but Tobias and Oblate have seen a ship like this before, as this is it's a long ship with a huge, like pretty much 45% of the ship is just a large cannon at the front of it. As you do see figures kind of walking about the docks as you start rowing up towards the Jimmer's space, and it would seem there's a little more foot traffic than normal. As that is where we will end tonight as you arrive back at the belt, or back at the hub of the belt.
Back at the belt.
And you guys can go ahead and level up to level 3.
Ding!
Oh my god.
Dog.
Holy smokes.
Which,
Oh man.
yeah. Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. You wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.